once we get into Amber Heights, have a chat
Well,
to Rose.
hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please, take a pamphlet.
God.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosopher's truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know.
Now, I don't know about you guys.
Oh no, I'm so
hang on.
sorry. I keep
finished.
forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Damn it, I don't get a pamphlet. Graham, she says. I pronounce that Graham, but that might be my Aussie accent. Who are the iconoclasts, by the way?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Right. No problems. What about raptidons or marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Who made you the boss? One big happy family, huh?
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Sora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Tell me about Graham, apparently.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
And tell me about Zora.
She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Fair enough. And where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Sora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
And just a reminder, guys, the crazy lady in Stellar Bay, this is where she sent us to find her son. Why are you here and not in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there.
Damn.
I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Rightio. Alright, got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him? And that's the boy that we were sent to find. The boy, and I'm using boy in air quotation marks.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Okay, good to know. Alright, we're going to head all the way over here.
The iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Okay.
Everybody here looks wore out.
We're going in here. You two can wait there.
Moving.
Yeah, we just got to be careful of this guy. He hopefully won't see us do too much looting. We're going to loot this thing.
What was that?
Damn, that's some nimble fingers, Captain.
Oops. Okay, he heard that. Alright, let's duck this time. Maybe that was the difference. And steal all. Okay, he didn't hear that one. Okay, good. I don't think I was crouching when we hacked into it. Just make sure you're sort of tucked in behind here. He's got good ears and good eyes, this fella. Yeah. Alright, and we can use the PC, or the terminal. And that means absolutely nothing. Okay, and you can read all these if you want to. You'll have to pause the video. And try and scroll slowly for you. And that one. And this one. And then what you want to do is you want to hack it and repair it and grab some extra XP. Alright, and I think that is something we talked to Huxley about. You might remember Huxley from one or two videos ago. We saved her from that room she was locked in. Alright, have a look at this magazine if you want. I thought I told you guys to wait outside. Anyway. Okay, and we want to go back over near the door. Could have done this earlier. Speak to this guy called Bronson in here. He's sort of the quartermaster, or really the shop here in town. Let's have a chat to him.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Emporium art? Let's see what... No, I don't want to see what you got. I'm Aussie. You run a store out here?
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
I kind of said that. Alright, you're a chef?
Cooking's my true passion. You need a raptidon to taste good? Bring it here, and I'll work a miracle or two.
Okay.
By miracle, he means salt. He adds salt and calls it cuisine.
Hey, don't go spilling my secrets. You're just mad we cut you off.
Lady's got a right to drink, damn you.
You be careful. Don't let this one near your medical supplies. She ain't picky as to the difference between pure alcohol and distilled spirits.
Okay, good to know. Hang on, I missed... Hang on a minute, talk to him again.
What are you buying?
Okay, anything I can do to help you is what we need.
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
So he's given us a few odd jobs to do. Simple enough, I'll let you know when they're done.
I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer.
Ooh.
We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
He got 8. Where's this terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Okay, thanks for the tip. Alright, and back out of here. And head up here, turn
Seems
to
like
the
a nice little
left.
town. Except for all the
Up this
critters.
little hill. And I'm going to look for
Folks in
Huxley
Amber Heights
sitting over
always
here.
manage to find a bottle or two of the good
This is
stuff.
Huxley,
Keen
Hux, that we
scavengers, I
saved
tell
from
you.
that building. Have a chat to
Oh,
her.
hello. Good to see you again.
I found your terminal, fixed it up for you. Yeah, that's the terminal in that building earlier.
In Milton's place?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Me and my diary have got some catching up to do.
You made it back.
Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up.
Yeah. How are you holding up?
Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts. So, no runs for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
Without the kicking, I assume.
Huh? Why?
Oh, God. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. How long will you be out of commission?
Till it stops hurting, I guess. Sora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Alright. Sorry to hear that. See you around, Huxley. Alright, now we need to go to the bar, which is this building up the back here. And we want to talk to this fella leaning on the bar, Ash.
Never seen you before.
That'd be because I'm new here.
Take my advice. Move on. Get off world if you can. If you can't, get to the bay. Not halfway
been there.
around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Stood at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
He's a sad old fella. What's your story, mate?
It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
You said you've been around the whole moon. You must know a few things no one else does.
The only thing I got to teach is get the fuck off T1.
All right.
Whatever they're calling it this week. Anybody with half a brain can tell you that. Look, you want to buy the drinks? I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance.
I wouldn't dream of it, buddy. Yeah, let's buy him a drink. 20 bits.
Can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so. I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the hot pole. You know what that is?
Yeah, I can make a guess. The hottest place on Monarch is probably the closest to Olympus.
Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off assloads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant.
Makes
It's in the middle of
sense.
this big mountain plateau. Volcano's so high the peaks are in space.
Whoa. If there's no air, how did you survive?
O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment. Put my ear to the ground.
Right. And, it's hot enough to boil water and you put your ear against a rock?
I did get a burn on the lobe before I smartened up. Put a towel under me. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
Right. What's it mean?
Hell if I know. When there's
That
a
makes
ground
two of
quake
us.
now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us for gravity or wings getting stretched.
Okay. Heartbreak, what happened to you here?
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to
This
listen
is what
to
we
an old
needed
man
to ask
ramble?
him, guys.
Might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
Mercenaries, what did they do?
Mostly we protected folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found.
Is that so? You want mementos? What, photographs or...
Thereabouts.
What if they're still alive?
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
Can't you find them yourself?
Getting on in years, kid. Eggs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
Alright, one lockbox. Coming right up.
Appreciate it, kid. I'll mark an outpost on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Okie dokie. Alright. Now. Girls,
Sure.
stay there. Mingle. We're gonna loot this room here. Can't remember. Can't I shut the door? I thought I could shut the door. Obviously not. So we'll just have to be sneaky, but we're going in here to grab some loot. Just be careful over here. You can read this. Alright. I don't think he can see us. Just get far back in the corner. Grab that. Those. Should be able to grab these with no trouble at all. Alright. Looks good. And now we want to head upstairs. Okay, we should be able to loot this bar. Just keep an eye on them. We might even shut this door. There we go. Grab these. Grab that. Just keep an ear out in case the door opens. I'm not sure if I can't remember if they move the people out there or the person or persons. Grab all the goodies, yum yum yum. We definitely want that. Actually, not definitely. Alright. Oh yeah, don't miss that. Okay, how we doing? Now, we can actually loot this as well without this guy seeing us. I think. Yeah. Even if he does, it's not the end of the world. But make sure you hold X to steal everything in one go. There we go. He didn't see that. Should be able to grab that off there too if you really feel like it. But we don't need it, so I'm not going to risk it, guys. But what we are going to do is hack this door. There we go. Close the door. Loot this room. Got a sublight ID cartridge. Grab all the ammo. Deadeye assault rifle. Yeah, we've already got better guns than that. So that's not great. Grab that. Is that everything? Alright, looks good. Alright, head back downstairs. And heading out here, I think it's around here. One of the odd jobs was the electricity. Now, you can get hurt here, but it doesn't really matter. Just go and grab this switch. There you go. Turn it off. Awesome. If you want any of that, you can risk grabbing that. Otherwise, we're going to go in this building. Is it this one? It's one of these ones. I think it might be in here. Door. And have a chat to Tucker. This is the boy in air quotation marks again.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
It's Captain Aussie, actually.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker.
You're
join the
Tucker?
iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Surely this can't be him. Tucker? Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy.
Yeah, I can see that.
I've been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? I'd hope she'd accept my decision.
I see a little bit of like a Dustin Hoffman in this dude. She made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Okay, but we want to talk him into going back because we want the XP. Running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show her you've grown up. You're a big boy now.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
You've survived outside of Stellar Bay for weeks. Show her the skills you've learned. There we go.
You're right.
Not only that, it'll get him to leave and I can loot this building.
Stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
All right, buddy. Off you go. While he decides to leave, we're going to look in this terminal. And this is the this is going to help us fix something, I do believe. I can't remember. Steam coming out of roof. Engineering 55. Remotely reroute the water. There we go. Get some XP for that. Yeah, this is helping with the odd jobs side quest. Let's have a look at this one. Remotely reset the wrapped houses communications breaker. There we go. Another odd job done. Let's have a read of this. Erase work order for another bit of XP. What a great little terminal this one is. Medical examiner's residence. Door sealed. We're going to open the door because we're going up there soon. Engage remote force door lever operation. There we go. Emergency seals lifted. Work order completed. Alrighty. Oh, and a level up as well. Excellent. Alright. And let's loot this building. You'll see Tucker won't be in here anymore. I think. Hopefully. Steal some gear. Hang on, check the door, check the door. Here we go. Alright. He's a learner, no doubt about it. Alright, that'll do here. Out we go. Alright, now, we want to head back out towards the town entrance, and this time we want to head up this ramp here. Don't mind those guys. Up this ramp, up on top of these crates, and up over to this roof over here. And I think we've already done this, haven't we? Okay, that's something we did on the PC. I wasn't sure which order I did that in my practice run, but on the PC, if you don't have the hacking ability or you don't go to the terminal first, all the steam will be pouring out of these pipes, and one of the odd jobs is to come up here and flick this switch. But while we're here, we want to grab this. But you do want to be extra careful here, because you can get spotted doing this. I have been spotted doing this. Let's just steal all. Can't remember who spotted me, but anyway, just be careful doing that. Alright, and now we're going to go into here. Just got to remember... Alright, so this door over here, we'll go up here first, is a door that we just unlocked with that same terminal. Hopefully no one saw that. This door here would normally be sealed if we didn't use that terminal. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that. It's just sitting there. Grab that. No one's going to see us do this, I don't think. Alright. I nearly shut the door just out of habit, but the girls will come in anyway. Alright, what else was there? You guys know the drill by now, I can't help myself. We've got to take everything that's not nailed down, you know it. That's apparently a pretty good melee weapon too. Check the toilet. And the fridge. And we'll take that, and we'll take that. Looks pretty good. Alright, now we want to go and get the downstairs area of this building. Here. Girls, just wait there. Alright, now just make sure no one can see us. They're all on their sick beds, so they'll be fine. Take all of that. And this nothing there. What's this? Have a read of that if you want to. Info on the patients. I think it mentions Huxley in that. I can't remember. I have read most of the stuff in this, but yeah, I think I've explained it before. Not doing it in the recording, guys. All right, and I'm gonna head into this building here.
How many good folk we gonna lose for a minute?
And shut the door again. That way we can loot this area without any trouble. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, nothing. Good thing I tried. And then what we want to do is go upstairs and talk to Graham.
A manta queen.
And Sora.
We felled it.
G'day, mate.
Stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Why have I come? That's a good question. I'm just looking for ways to help people here. Anything need doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now, here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
A printing press on Monarch?
Oh, yes. Many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck.
Sounds to me like a nifty little challenge.
Such enthusiasm, yes. I agree wholeheartedly. Our own little fixer-upper. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure. Why not?
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Rightio. And where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Huxley, the runner from the northern ruins. I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. Sings your praises.
So she should.
Girl and her so eager to learn, side-eyed, so tone-deaf.
Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges?
Now this is
Grab a
important,
few,
this
will you?
bit.
There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine?
Okay,
Graham,
so he
if
wants
you need me, I'll be in triage.
cereals, and Sora wants food and medicine. And it's important for later in the game who we choose to sort of help here. But anyway, more on that a little bit later. We are going to leave Amber Heights now. We're going to head straight out. And in doing so, we should get a manual save, guys. I mean an automatic save, sorry, not a manual save.